Welcome, class, to Kitchen 101, where we teach you how to think like a chef, how to cook, not what to cook, giving you the knowledge and comfort you need to create and modify recipes to fit your chosen way of eating and lifestyle. Today we will be discussing the Scoville Scale, so grab yourself a pen, paper, and a spicy snack, because I'm Professor Kitchen, and class is in session. If you're a pepperhead, then you know what the Scoville Scale is. If not, well, then this is the class for you. Wilbur Scoville was a pharmacist that lived from 1865 to 1942. In 1912, while working for the Parke-Davis Pharmaceutical Company, he devised what is known as the Scoville organoleptic test. Today, we have codified his work as the Scoville Scale. To make a long story short, the Scoville Scale is a measure of the amount of capsaicin and therefore spiciness of something. For instance, jalapenos come in at about 10,000 Scoville units, whereas a habanero goes around 350,000 Scoville units. Bell peppers have no capsaicin in them and rank a big fat 0 on the Scoville scale. Incidentally, don't let the big numbers intimidate you. Henry Scoville took his original measurements and multiplied them by 100 when creating a scale. He did this to ensure flexibility, figuring that in the future someone would refine his methods and need the extra numbers. However, Henry's measuring method stuck around until Dr. Paul Boslin developed something called high-performance liquid chromatography, which can measure the exact amount of capsaicin in a pepper. By this time, Scoville scale was so ingrained that they just converted their much more scientific measurements into Scoville units instead of trying to teach people a new system. If you've ever been cutting jalapenos and then rubbed your eyes, you know what 10,000 Scoville units feels like on a sensitive area. Most Mace comes in somewhere between 500,000 to 1 million Scoville units. That's why the biggest, toughest guy you know will curl up into a little ball and scream like a 3-year-old if they get pepper sprayed. It sucks. An interesting aside is that black peppercorns rank a 0 on the Scoville scale. While they do have some kick, that kick comes from a chemical known as piperine and not capsaicin. So, why should you care about the Scoville scale? Think of spiciness like you would sweet or sour or salty or savory. These are all things that your tongue detects. These are basic flavor components that form a foundation for our food. Like with sugar, salt, acidity, and umami, there is a level of spice that balances a dish and a level that destroys a dish. Let me give you an example. The best and worst grilled chicken I've ever had was when I was in high school. I went to a friend's house who was having a get-together. His uncle was in from Louisiana and was assigned grilling duty. I have no idea what was in the sauce, but it was so good. Alas, it was also so hot. Each bite was a fight between tears of joy and tears of pain. In the end, I could only eat one piece, although I wanted many more. And then I had some major heartburn afterwards. I'm sure all of the Cajuns in the family thought it was perfect. Unfortunately for this Texas boy, it was a bit too much. Get to know what level of spice you and your family prefer in your dishes. Use the Scoville scale to anticipate how hot any pepper that you use will make your dish. Remember to aim for a complete flavor profile and not overpoweringly hot. I have included a link to the Scoville scale in the description box below, as well as other links to more information that I used in this class. Thank you all for coming today. Hope you have a great week. God bless. Class dismissed. Scoville organoleptic test.